Om Shanti. Thank you, Didi. So, today I would like to invite our two hosts who will be hosting the series The Happy World of Avyakti Children, A World of Joy. And this series, I'm sure who have seen every year in month of December. This series has always been very inspiring because all Avyakti children from Avyakti Parivar class who had been attending the classes regularly, they always come in Avyakti Parivar and they share their experiences. So this time, our from the same class, we have these two angels, Avyakti Angel Drumi and Avyakti Angel Adi. So they will be hosting the whole series. So today, we want to invite both of them and they will be sharing their thoughts first. And from tomorrow, we will be having every day different angel coming up and sharing their experiences with our host. So let's invite our Avyakti Angel Drumi and Avyakti Angel Adi. Welcome.
Om Shanti Vikti Parivar, Om Shanti Sister Drumi, welcome.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. Om Shanti Didi. Om Shanti Brother Adi. How are you?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm feeling very wonderful, especially the talk show. I've been thinking so much and I'm so excited.
I'm also really excited. I'm really excited to first off meet the Avyakti Parivar every day, but also especially meet the Avyakti angels. I'm so excited to see each and every one of their stories.
Yes. So, Adi Bhai, you have been joining Avyakti youth class, Avyakti children class very regularly. And you are also going to school and you are also in high school right now. So, what makes you want to join every single Saturday? What is that determination that you have inside of you? And not just now, but especially when you were younger.
Yeah, that's a great question. I've always loved joining Avyakti children class and joining every Saturday regularly because it builds a good habit and it builds a good habit to connect with Baba. And it's not just sit in meditation and write a few points about Baba. It's really special for me because I get to meet with other angels and we can share our experience, share our problems, and find solutions together. It's really like a family, and I like joining the family, and it motivates me because every Saturday at the end of the week, I can go to a family and experience Baba's godly love. How about you? Why do you join?
That is my same answer, that just being with Avyakti children, it is so inspiring and it's also a very beautiful start to the week when we hear their experiences. You know, growing up, we get this knowledge, but when I was younger, I didn't really understand much. And for me, it was just that Baba is my friend and we are best friends. And that's all I understood. And that's what made me want to continue. So, but these Avyakti angels, they're actually so young. And some of them are still learning how to read and write. And yet they understand knowledge so deeply. They understand every point so well. So I really want to know in this talk show that what is it that they are thinking or what realizations are they having at this time to, really understand Baba, have a relationship with him.
Yeah, I'm also very curious and excited to see how it's different for everyone. For me, it could be Baba as my best friend, or someone else, it could be Baba as my teacher. I'm so excited to see, especially because I was brought into knowledge at a very young age. I never knew anything before that. I was never in any other religion. I didn't go to the temple. I never knew what else was out there. But these Avyakti children, they come from all different backgrounds. Some could be on the other side of the world, some could be in America, some could be wherever. But they all come from different cultures, different backgrounds, and yet they still adapt to Baba's knowledge. And it's really interesting for me because they come from a different format and they just jump into Baba's knowledge with so much excitement and joy. I'm very curious to find out in this December talk show what really pulls them.
Yet, yeah, it's truly a wonder to see our Avyakti angels. And I think something so special about them, which makes them so different from the children of the world, is that they have this unique sparkle of innocence. And they all understand knowledge in such a simple and innocent way. Even if they're from different backgrounds, for them it's just, I belong to Baba, Baba belongs to me. And they're always so happy, so enthusiastic. So, another question I had, Adibai, was that, we go to school and we study and we always have goals for our profession that I want to be doctor, I want to be engineer, and all of our Avyakti angels also go to school and they have the same aim. But with Baba's knowledge, how does your aim shift? Or with Baba's knowledge, how do you plan on, going in the future?
Because of Baba's knowledge, first off, great question. I really, ever since I was young, because of Baba's knowledge, because of my connection to a Avyakti children class, connection to Baba's family, I never was centered on what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a doctor, etc., etc. I never really went into the details. The thing that was implanted in me, what I experienced, and what I felt that I wanted to become in the future was someone who gave God's love, spread God's love like a bestower. That's one thing that really struck out to me because there are so many examples for us, like the guardian angels in a Avyakti children class, Didi, center teachers, Dadis, Baba. It's so many different mentors. It's a combination of all of that I saw when I was younger, and I just wanted to become like them, like bestowers and children of God. What did you want to become when you were younger, and did Avyakti children class or Baba's knowledge shape that?
Yes, of course. It is very similar to what you said. Like right now I'm studying, but there was always so much love for Baba and obviously growing up around the family, you see our daddies, our seniors, our ancestors, and there's always that thought in the mind, a child always wants to be like his father when he grows up or his mother when he grows up. So there's always the thought that I just want to be like Baba when I grow up. And Baba is the creator of a new world, we know that. So even while I'm studying, I still want to wake up every morning, go to school, and make sure I'm contributing to creating a new world with Baba because that's what my father does. So that's what I also want to do alongside studying. And so I also want to know in the talk show what thoughts the Avyakti children might be having about the same topic.
Yeah, I'm also curious about that. One of the most important things that I want to underline in this December in our talk show is the difference between Avyakti children and children who did not have the chance to be with Baba. Are there any special differences that you see in our Avyakti children and children from the outside? What have you seen?
Yes, definitely. Every time we join Avyakti children class, they're always full of so much enthusiasm and they're always happy. And there's never a time where you do not see that in the Avyakti children. And so when we go to school, there's so much stress. In school, when we are talking with friends, there's always so much stress about studies and all that. But the Avyakti children, they're always carrying a fragrance of so much enthusiasm, so much happiness. And that itself does so much service. So you also go to school. So in what ways do you serve?
Well, I serve by seeing myself as a trustee. Whenever I go to school, whenever I have any opportunity to speak with anyone really or do anything, I understand that Baba brought me here for a reason. Like, if I have the opportunity to go to school, if I have the opportunity to play sports, if I have the opportunity to be in student council or something like that, Baba gave me this opportunity. And people that will be in the school, teammates and sports teams, etc., etc., they will see that Adi does follows Baba's knowledge. Adi does this. Adi does that, and so you become an example, and people follow by example. And I think that will serve a lot. So that's what I try to do.
That is very beautiful. I love how you reveal Baba through just your life. And it's so easy because, we know Baba. So going to school with Baba is just another kind of pleasure and another kind of happiness. We're not studying alone, we study with Baba.
What do you do to serve in your school or your university, whatever?
So it's almost like the same thing that I do this with Baba. If I'm going to English class, for example, I'm going to English class with Baba. If I go to maths class, I'm going to maths class with Baba. So that itself is the service to keep Baba with me. And again, like you said, to remember that I'm an example and others will also experience Baba's love.
Yeah, that's really important to me that others also experience Baba's love. Because if I just keep it all to myself, then what's the point of listening to Baba? What's the point of reading Murli if I can't spread it with others?
Yes.
Another thing that I really liked about Avyakti Children class is that all the children just join by themselves. I've heard many experiences that the Avyakti children, they don't join because their parents tell them to sit down on Saturday when they're supposed to be on break, and they sit down and join regularly, and they understand themselves Baba's knowledge. How about you? When did you understand that Baba's knowledge was really essential for you and it was important for your life?
I completely understand what you were saying about the Avyakti children, that they just join because they want to and they're always so happy to be there. And I think for myself, I was sharing earlier that when I was younger, all I understood was that Baba is my best friend. So it was always nice when I joined Avyakti children class for the first time and hearing other Avyakti children think the same way and also experience a relationship with Baba in the same way made me want to come more, and that also uplifted me so much more. And I think just that having that simple love for Baba made me want to continue. And so, Adibai, what is that like for you?
Well, coming to Baba's knowledge at a young age, I always had so many teachers, so many friends with me. Most importantly, I had my parents who are very regular, and I don't join Baba's knowledge. I don't join every day Avyakti Parivar. I don't join every Saturday class only because of them, but like it, I enjoy it, and I see actual change in my life because all of those teachings have essentially some meaning. If there's some teaching on being bodiless, it helps me uh, in stressful situations when I have to do something really quick, or if I need to make good decisions in a short time, decision making. So there's many lessons that I imbibe that are actually helpful. So that's one of the main things. And I understood this when I first joined children's class because I saw many other children also do this. So there must be something special in these teachings. So that's what it was like for me.
Yes, definitely. And so, when is this talk show starting, Brother Adi?
Well, it's going to start on the 1st of December and it's going to go all throughout the month of December. And Avyakti Parivar, if you have any questions, maybe you can write down an email, you can send us on our phone or whatever, and you can really ask really deep questions to the Avyakti children.
Yes, so just if you have any questions for our little Avyakti angels, there will be an Avyakti angel who's with us on Zoom every single day, and we will be asking them the same questions. So, Avyakti Parivar, if you have any questions, you can send out an email.
So thank you, Avyakti Parivar, for joining us on the first episode of our talk show.
And we welcome you to the happy world of Avyakti children.